Welcome to video lecture series on signals and systems. In the previous lecture, we started with a classification of signals. In that, we saw some of the classification of the signals saying continuous time signal and discrete time signal. And next, we saw deterministic and non-deterministic, also called as random signals. And later part of the lecture we started discussion on even and odd signals. They are also called as symmetric and anti-symmetric signals. Okay, so at the end of the lecture we solved some of the problems based on this even and odd signal. Okay, and here in this lecture I will solve one more problem related to finding the even and odd part of the given signal. Okay, so here this problem is about the finding the even and odd part of the given continuous time signal, that is x of t, and x of t is given in this way. So if you see in the given signal, it starts at -2 and ends at 2 and its amplitude is 2. This is the problem. Okay, so we will see a very step by step way of giving solution for the given problem. Okay, so as solution, in the previous lecture we have discussed that how do you find the what is the formula for finding the even part of the given signal, that is xe of t, that is even part of the signal, can be obtained by given x of t is in this formula. Okay, so it is equal to half x of t plus x of minus t. Okay, and similarly you can find the odd term, that is xo of t equal to half x of t minus x of minus t. That I will be telling in the further part. Okay, so what is the first step? Okay, the first step is to obtain the x of minus t. Okay, so we have x of t already, so we need to find x of minus t. So we will do that. X of minus t, that is just reversing the time values, okay, whatever it is there in the given x of t. Okay, so accordingly it varied from -2 to 2, so same in x of minus t also it is varied from -2 to 2. Now what will be the changes? Whatever the values which are there in the -2 will be replicated in the positive side, and positive side values will be replicated on the negative side. That's what the time reversal or inversion, what do you say, x of minus t. Okay, so this is the x of minus t curve. Okay, so because as you can see -2 to 0 ये unit step signal जैसा है, that will be replicated here, and on the negative side it is this curve, ramp curve, वैसे यहाँ पे draw किया है. This is x of minus t. Next, the second step will be what? Now to find the even part, we have x of t and x of minus t. Now what we need to do? We need to add them. That's what the step 2 is. Add x of t and x of minus t. Okay, so this is very important. In the signal operation video lecture, we saw amplitude addition. Okay, addition of the signals. How do we do that? Whatever the intervals of time of the signals are there, like 2 signals have been given, and उनका जो भी interval का value रहेगा वो उस interval पे add होगा. Okay, so taking that here, you can see your both x of t and x of minus t are varied from -2 to 2. That is the common interval. So your addition of this x of t and x of minus t will be between -2 to 2 only. Okay, then at -2, what is the value of these signals? If we add the amplitude, see here in the x of t at -2 we have 2. Okay, then what about this in x of minus t? That is nothing here, it's 0. So what we will have at -2, we will have 2. That's a point. Okay, that's an amplitude. Then just I will take one of the intervals and then I will make a addition of them. Then here you can say at 0 we have 2, right? In x of t we have amplitude as 2. Similarly in x of minus t at 0 we have amplitude 2. So this will become 4 here. okay, right? So 4. Then what the next part? At 2 we have 0 in the x of t, and at 2 in x of minus t we have 2. So I will make this point. Such a way I will have these 3 points now. Just connect them. That will be your x of t plus x of minus t. So this is the addition of the curve. Okay. Then what is the next part we have to do? To obtain the even part of the given signal, we need to amplitude scaling. This is what, something like we have to divide the signals amplitude by half. That's what the value here is. Okay. So what we have to do? Obtain even part के लिए हमें क्या करना है? Just whatever the amplitude of the signal is there, उसको half करना है for all the intervals. Okay. So आप यहाँ पे चेक कर सकते हैं, -2 पे 2 थे, अभी वो 1 हो जाएगा. And at 0 we had 4, तो वो 2 आ जाएगा. And similarly at 2 we had 2, यहाँ पे 1 आ जाएगा. Just join the curve. This will be a even part. Okay, this will be even signal or even part of the given x of t. Okay. Similarly we will start doing the odd signal. So like this, if you write according to the step by step, no, so it will be very easy for you to understand the or solve the problem. Okay. To obtain the odd part, what the formula we have? Half x of t minus x of minus t, right? So we have already x of t, and we have also obtained x of minus t in step 1. So what we need to do in the step 4, what we have to do? We have to subtract these signals. So subtract x of minus t from x of t. That's what we will be doing in the step 4. Okay. So accordingly, again subtraction and additions are the same part of operations. What will happen here? Whatever the amplitudes are there at particular interval, they will subtract. Okay. So we will start by like that, like x of t minus x of minus t is there. Okay. So whatever the interval of time, उसका जो amplitude है, ये x of t का amplitude को amplitude से x of minus t amplitude को minus करना है. Okay. So we will start by doing that. At -2 we have x of t as 2, right? What about the amplitude of the signal x of minus t in at -2 interval? It is 0. Okay. So subtracting those amplitudes, what we will have? We will have 2 only. So at -2 we will have amplitude 2, right? And again at 0 origin we have amplitude as 2 in x of t. What about the amplitude of the x of minus t at 0 interval? It is also 2. So what will happen? 2 minus 2, that will be 0. At 0 the amplitude of the signal will be 0. Then at 2 x of t is 0. But what about x of minus t? It is 2. So 0 minus 2 is minus 2. So that will be this point. Okay. Now if you join these points, you will have this curve. Okay. You will have this curve, something like this, right? So I hope you have understood how to calculate addition and subtraction by looking at the amplitudes at that particular interval. Okay. If there is a query, you can put the comment in the so that I can clarify your queries and whatever it is there. Okay. Moving further, so we have what we have now in the step 4. We have just subtracted x of t minus x of minus t. Okay. Now to get the odd term, we need to again do the amplitude scaling, that is half. Okay. So we need to reduce the whatever the amplitude of the signal in the subtracted form by half. Okay. So that will be the step 4 here, that you can see. To obtain the odd part, what we have to do? Whatever the amplitude of the signal is there in the subtracted form, उसका amplitude को हमें half करना है. So at -2 we had 2 here, so that will be 1. And similarly at 0 we have 0, there is no problem with that. And at at 2 we have -2, so accordingly it will be -1. So just join the curve. This is the odd part. Okay. So I hope this problem will clarify your doubts related to how to calculate the even and odd part of the given x of t. Okay. So these are some of the practice problems, or you can say an assignments for you people. to carry out these solutions by yourself according to the steps whatever I have discussed. If you find any difficulty, you can always put a message to me so that I can discuss them. Okay, so anyway you will get the solution. It's very easy for you to if you have understood this part now, so this will be very easy for you. Okay, then I want you to understand this. There is a note part here that I have written. Usually there will be three types of problems you can see on the even and odd part of the given signal. Okay, so just to mention them, to obtain, so usually what will happen, usually they will ask you to obtain even and odd part from the given signal. That is what this example is all about. So it is asking you to find even and odd part of the given x of t. These are the most common type of problems on even and odd signal when it is descriptive kind of an examination. Okay, but the other two types of problems on even and odd will be obtaining the original signal from its even and odd part. So in this what will happen, they will give you the even part as well as the odd part, and they will ask you to identify which one what is the original signal. Okay, so how to get the original signal from the given even part and odd part? Just add them. That is what your given signal, that is x of t. If you consider, that is the signal that you need to find out by giving x of et and x of xe of t and xo of t are being given, then what will be the solution? It is something like xo दोनों को add कर लो, even part और odd part को add कर लो, you will get the original signal. Okay, so usually this kind of problems you will see in competitive exams. Okay, something like GATE, some BSNL exams, ISC exams. Okay, something like that. Okay, and relatively a third type of problem is identifying the given signal is whether it is even or odd. Okay, so the third kind of a problem will be, they will give you the signal and they will ask you whether it is a even signal or odd signal. Okay, so how do you identify whether it is a given signal is even or odd? By looking at the signal here. Okay, if it is a even signal, it will be symmetric about the t equal to 0 or n equal to 0 line. Okay, exact replica will be there. Okay, but to identify whether it is an odd signal or not, it will be anti-symmetric with respect to t equal to 0 or n equal to 0 line. That also I have been discussed to you already. Okay, so this video is about only this problem, okay, and the type of problems you may get. Next we will see one more classification of the signal, and that is periodic and aperiodic signals. Thank you.